What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Is this working? I think it is. Nice. All right, let's turn this scroll up. What's up, y'all? All right, working there. It's working here. Oh, I guess what we could do is we could go to this setup. What are you doing? There we go. All right, and that should get us back to where we need to be. What's up, everybody? I'm streaming from work. I don't know if this is working, but I think it is. Just taking a quick little lunch break at work. Starts in 2 minutes, so I don't have time to literally go get lunch. Can you hear me? I think you can. All right, that should be working. All right, I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see if this stream from not home works. I think it will. Not home works. Yeah, I think that's working. It looks good. Sounds good. Yeah, I think that's working. It looks good. Sounds good. Yeah, call that good enough for me. About the chat. Chat works. All right, here we go. Every time I stand up like this, I literally get a shock in my ears from something. All the games you're about to see are in development and do not represent final products. All right, Let's do this. Games are available on day one with Game Pass. Nice. All games support Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Play Anywhere is awesome, which I think means just buy it once and you can play on any Xbox device. That's a great thing they need to be talking about more. Target Great Dream. I don't know who these guys are, actually. 4 games. Actually, though? Is it actually 4? Four studios. Straight from the devs. To you. I thought there'd be another game because there's that empty space in the top, like, right-hand corner. Wipe my nose. Nobody pay attention. Yay! Xbox! Please stand by. Are we starting with this one? That's cool if they start with the one. Ah, Team Ninja. Ah, very cool.
こんにちは、超えてくもゲームスチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
Ninja Gaiden? Koemi Techno?
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a soul ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's
Soul Ninja sounds really cool.
Fell an endless downpour of cursed rain.
Yeah.
Continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Man, it looks good. Best part is I'm watching this on a drop frame. It's good kilobytes. Good frames per second, it looks like. I'm watching this on my MacBook screen, which is very nice. Has a very nice screen. Gosh, it looks awesome.
It ends here.
Whoa, that was cool. That looked good.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Ninja Gaiden 4, very cool. Love a good Ninja Gaiden.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。 最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
Very cool. I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima again right now. I'm trying to replay that to beat it.
竜ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何
Ooh, okay. So these guys are like fighting. They're like the bad guys or whatever.
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧を
Oh, that's cool. Ah.
今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる
This looks awesome. That shot right there is incredible.
魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージを忍具やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、
Wow, it looks so
ダイ
good.
ナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々なシチュエーション
There's like no HUD on any of this right now. You don't see any of the HUD yet. Like what the screen will actually look like.
新しい主人公
This camera shot is awesome of her just like looking at the thing.
新たな町人
Very
です。
cool.
彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる
They all look so cool. Everything looks
そして
awesome.
もちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
Jeez, dude. Holy cow.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって、これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦
It
闘を可能
looks
にしま
so
した。
good.
ヌエの型では
It's like
これ
it's
までの
crazy how good they made the graphics look.
一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況
I love like the
一気に
backdrop being
覆すことができ
blacked out. You can't like it doesn't look like you're actually
1
anywhere.
対1の戦闘における比率きも健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの方によって忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた
Daily basis. Holy cow. Jeez.
本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて
Raven style and New A
状況ごと
style.
に使い分ける攻略の深みや
So you are switching between styles of fighting.
絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆名落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。
That looks awesome.
忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている
I haven't played Ninja Gaiden. I think I played Ninja Gaiden 3 a long time ago, but I did like Nier Automata.
スピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたって
Gosh, their outfits are so cool. The way they're dressing is very cool.
忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Very cool.
さて、本日お伝えしたい発表は
Oh, one more thing!
こちらをご覧ください。
Okay, so yeah, so it is another game. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's a remake of the other ones? I don't know what this is. I think that... I'm pretty sure that's Ryu, though.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Genshin, go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Ninja Gaiden 2. Okay, so it's a remake. Very cool.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。本作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として
Very
開
cool.
発いたしました。綺麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜ハヤブサに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。
Oh, that's cool. You can play as the other characters and Ryu.
コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後
Game Pass today! Hey!
忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4含め2025
The Year of the Ninja, baby!
イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Very cool. South of Midnight. This is the one I was looking forward to. This and Doom seem very good. This seems cool.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At
Montreal.
Our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life.
This game looks
gives us a
so
chance to
good.
explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
I like that it looks like she's at a different frame rate.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
Yeah.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the
Speak
shelter.
your mind.
You want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help.
Speak your
I might
mind.
Need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel.
Mmm.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical
Gosh,
world
that
where
the frame rate
she
looks
really
incredible. It's like
is
across the Spider-Verse.
how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our world, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually
Her hair is
shifts
so cool.
into the surreal.
Her
revealing
outfit is
that
so
creatures
cool
from
too.
old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Help me down.
Eating catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and
I like that.
powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her
Distaff.
magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
So I wonder if it's like Metroidvania, will you be going back to unlock areas, or if
The archetypes,
it's only kind of as you go.
the
Haints.
manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each haint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close
Nice.
combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
I love the art style, like the way that
Are some of
the
spells at
stuff
your disposal
looks.
that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on tuning her abilities.
Great voice.
As
Got a great
Hazel
voice.
progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by
his mouth was
collecting
missing.
fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in
So it's not all, yeah, because that was what some people were talking about the game were saying, that it's not always about combat necessarily.
Of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Very cool.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world.
This girl is not very good at teleprompter. She seems lovely. I'm sure she's great.
Trees and root porches,
You need to work on your teleprompter delivery.
The past emerges as central themes, which you
I'm
can
realizing I
see
need
in
to
all
take
the
home
abandoned
some
buildings and
USB
businesses
cables
struggling to
if I'm going
survive.
to try and bring this stuff home.
As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed
that.
behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion
this one
signature
too.
style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation,
Prop or character.
we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
This for something else.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this
That
deep
guy
dive
cool.
into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th. And
Hey,
are now
April's good.
available on Xbox and Steam.
Okay, Claire Obscura. I think this is the turn-based one, I'm pretty sure.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manor. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our
Looks
grand
beautiful.
adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something.
Honestly,
like
I thought
JRPGs
that this
with
game
turn-based
was
games I
the
grew up
same
with.
game as Metaphor
It's fully
Fantasio.
leveraged the latest tech, refresh the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers.
Two monitors, what a
described
nerd.
the project, I
What a freaking
decided
dork.
the following week
I read on my
to join
second
the
monitor.
team
Oh
without
no.
hesitation, because I believe that in
Oh, look at all these
video
freaking
games, success always
dorks.
starts with a
Phoenix,
strong
look at all these
creative
freaking
vision.
losers.
And we had that defined by three core elements. A story
Aw.
with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sunfall Interactive on these tenets: a group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story.
It looks
And
beautiful.
Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith.
What?
Everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming
Got a good
an
beard. That
existential
dude
threat
got a nice beard.
while struggling with loss.
Not the second monitor!
And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this,
It looks very good, dude. Like, it's crazy how good that looks. Are you real? This looks incredible, right? Like, this is insane. Oh no. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Why is the audio not working?
Vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction.
Sorry, I think we got it back. Yeah, weird.
Gives combat greater intensity.
OBS doesn't work super well on my MacBook all the time.
Enemy turns,
That's what I
you
got.
can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time.
This looks insane. Like, this is one of the best looking video games I've ever seen.
Took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of.
Because they want it to be like turn-based.
Real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items
Okay.
and strategies.
So they want to be turn-based but have some real-time elements.
In many ways, you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Male switches between stances which can alternately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group.
This is crazy. Definitely think about picking it up. It's on Game Pass too, man. Like, you already got Game Pass.
Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons, so there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Yeah, man. Dang, dude. Looks cool.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique.
Nicholas Maxon Francom. That dude sounds like
Every level has its
he
own
would
color
make
and
this game.
texture identity. For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like. The Gestrel Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrels, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Destro.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days.
La quack.
Ooh,
la quack.
Navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SKZ traveling around. Here we go. We're super happy with the result.
What the heck was
As there's a
that?
side path and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th.
Cool.
Xbox
Tougher bosses don't
Series
want to
X
fight
and
me.
S,
Dude,
and
tougher
is
bosses hate to
day
see me
one
coming.
with Xbox Game Pass.
That's all I'm saying.
You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
This
We
looks
are super
awesome.
excited to
So
invite you to the
good.
world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Cool. Very, very good. Oh, and PS5. I saw that. Let's do this. Bro. Wish listed on Steam. No. Steam needs to partner with Xbox to get Game Pass cross functionality somehow.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software.
Dude, that intro
More
was
than
sick.
30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
I'm excited. I want to play some Doom games this year. I haven't played Doom very much.
Tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
This looks so good. Holy cow.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy
Because I was
world
falling
full
asleep.
of locations to explore,
Dang.
powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies
I've
to
watched a lot of people, like I like speedrunners who do this one.
And that's given us the opportunity to reimagine
Oh, prequel's
every
cool.
aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series.
They gotta say that. They're required to say that.
And you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form.
That's funny.
So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
That's cool.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again. Just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always.
Ah, okay.
For Doom: The Dark Ages,
Good old cowboys.
world with new tools and new mechanics.
We make Doom the Dark Ages.
Let me introduce you to the shield saw.
Rip shield.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
Cool.
You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Cool.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
That's cool.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom.
It looks so good. I know I'm supposed to be talking, but I can't stop.
But that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
The trigger's funny. It's shooting grounded up skulls.
Doom has and always will be all about the guns.
The mace is cool, yeah. Dude, this gun where it shoots skull fragments that are crushed up.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen...
Gosh, this is crazy.
...to use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Got to, man. Yeah, this looks beautiful. Cool. Punch, got some, and so that's how you got ammo back. But his ammo's full. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so green means you can shield it somehow, it seems.
And under the hood,
That's
for the
insane,
first
dude.
time in an
The
id,
music is
we've
nuts.
made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed.
Ah, that's cool.
To whatever fits
So people like me can play?
You can slow things down or
Man.
speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech.
Cool.
It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
Oh my
Neither
gosh.
of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic.
That's
Final
cool.
Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in, and the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom the Dark Ages.
Ooh.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe.
The Doomiverse.
Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way.
It's basically like God of War.
You're gonna cut,
It's like God of War.
leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom the Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeons.
Is it like open world? Is that kind of what they're telling us?
Vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh. That's nuts, right? Okay, that's nuts. Chthonic? Cthulhu-esque.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded.
I'm downloading Doom and Doom Eternal right now to my Xbox.
And pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom the Dark Ages
I got to, man. It looks too fun.
is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes.
Ah, okay.
Characters, old allies, and powerful
Yeah, dude. Grab a Series S, man. Those things are incredible.
leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever
Sure,
made.
we'll have Fortnite on it.
That is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
Dude, all these games are so close. May. That's crazy, dude.
I cannot move.
You will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based system adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
忍具やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
This was great, man. That was awesome. Yeah, dude, everything with Game Pass, man. Very cool. Just blinks forever. Blinks the time ripper. Yeah, that was sick, dude. All right, that's it for me. Dude, just do it. Game Pass is the best, best quality, the best deal in gaming for sure. Well, that was sick. I really, really liked that. All right, I'm at work. I gotta get back to work.